Welcome to Successfully Simple, the creative entrepreneur's guide to working less and living more. I'm your host, Erin Flynn, and I've been running my creative business since 2012, and now I'm sharing everything I can to help you along your journey. On this podcast, we'll be diving into ways that you can find the support that you need, simplify your business so that you can work less while still hitting your goals, create a signature service with consistent income, systematize your business so that it runs smoothly, and sell without feeling sleazy. Let's dive into today's episode. Welcome back. Today I have an oldie but a goodie. This is a blog post that I first wrote way back in July of 2014 when I first released my email templates. And if you're not familiar with those, I'll tell you a little bit more about them at the end, but this is one of my most popular blog posts, and I wanted to make sure that I turned it into a podcast episode so that you didn't miss it. So this is how to respond when a potential client says you are too expensive. So, what do you do when a potential client thinks you cost too much money? If you've been in business for a while, you've likely had a potential client say, you cost too much, you're way too expensive. So what do you do? Well, I have a few options for you, and I've got some handy email templates I'm going to walk you through that you can copy and paste and tweak to send to that potential client who thinks you cost too much. Now, all of these templates will be in the show notes so that you can easily copy and paste them, but I'm going to walk you through them in this episode. And by the way, these templates are not intended to be used verbatim. They are intended to be edited, tweaked, changed, adjusted to fit your situation, your business, and the way that you talk. So use these scripts as a starting point, but tweak them to work for you. All right, option one is to educate the client or the potential client on why you are awesome. So you might say something like, hey, client name, I realize that this is a large investment, but I can assure you that I am delivering a top-notch service that you won't receive with a low-cost alternative. My clients have seen results such as blank and blank because I work with you to really make sure that you're receiving a project that works for you and your brand. I'm not just creating a blank, I'm helping you achieve your goals. If you don't have the funds available at this time, I understand. Please keep me in mind for the future. If you are able and willing to invest at this time, let me know and I'll tell you the next steps. Thanks, signed, your name. All right, so why does this script work? It works because you acknowledge the cost of your services, which are premium, but you assure her that you are offering great work. You explain why you're qualified to charge the amount that you charge by giving examples of the results that your past clients have seen after working with you. And at the end, you give her the option to walk away, but you don't back down on your pricing, which puts the ball in her court. Option two is to offer a little less. Hey, potential client name, I realize that this is a large investment, so working with your budget, I've come up with this alternate option, see attached. You still get a killer project. We'll just remove some of the bells and whistles for now so that you can stay on budget. Right now, we'll focus on just the main goals of your project to create something that meets your needs. In this case, I've removed blank so that we can include blank, which is what will really help you achieve more sales. If you want to add those whistles in down the road, we can schedule another project to do just that. Please let me know if you are ready to move ahead with this new option. Signed, your name. So why does this script work? You acknowledge the cost of your services, but you don't back down from your pricing. Instead, you offer an alternative that meets your client's main goals, which is the important stuff, while removing anything extra that raises the cost, but it doesn't really change the overall effectiveness of the project. So for example, I'm going to use web design. If the client is a photographer who wants a custom website with a killer photo gallery, but can't afford both, using a pre-made theme with some tweaks, of course, to match her branding, and installing a fantastic gallery that will showcase her work might be the best option. So, of course, use your best judgment and don't be afraid to discuss what the real priorities of the project are, but focus on what the goal is and an affordable way to get your client the most bang for their buck. Option three is ditch her because she'll haggle the entire project anyhow. So this is if you think someone is probably going to argue with your prices the whole time. Hey, client name. I realize that this is a large investment and it sounds like funding isn't currently available for the project. I completely understand that this is more than you budgeted for and that working with me right now may not be the best option for you. If, in the future, funding becomes available, please do not hesitate to reach out so that we can work on your project together. Thanks, signed, your name. All right, so why does this script work? It's because you acknowledge the cost of your services and you don't back down. You let her know that if she's ready to invest in the future, you're ready to work with her, but staying firm on your pricing tells clients that you are worth what you are asking. Wrap up. So these scripts, these templates are simple, they're to the point, and they make it clear that you are not willing to haggle your prices. Standing firm reinforces the value and the expertise that you provide. So don't stress about how to respond, simply copy and paste and tweak one of these examples. Are you interested in even more templates? Because if so, I have over 125 email templates for you, covering everything from your day-to-day correspondence to sticky situations like this one and even much, much more sticky ones. So if you're interested, head to erinflynn.com/saywhat as one word. That's erinflynn.com/saywhat, and you can see all of the templates that I have for you. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you in the next episode. Thanks so much for tuning in. Any links mentioned in this episode will be included in the show notes. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on whatever platform you like to listen to podcasts on. And if you really enjoyed the show, please take 2 minutes to leave me a review so that others can find the show and create their own successfully simple business. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode.